Alright, this is a go for interview questions for Lab Tech at Ottawa U.
Jason's questions. Question number 1. What does GLP mean to you and why is it followed in the lab?
GLP means to me good laboratory practice and is always practiced by wearing gloves, eye protection, and a lab coat. Make sure to clean the workspace before and after handling.
Question number 2. What glassware and solution preparation steps would you utilize to prepare 750 ml 2MCUS04 solution?
For solving for this problem, you would have to solve for the amount of grams. So solving for the amount of grams in the calculation would be the molecular weight of the compound multiplied by the volume of water that you are using, and then the ratio given of the amount of moles of the concentration in solution. To prepare the solution, I would use a 1 liter volumetric flask that would be filled part way with water and then add reagents to mix. If it is not fully dissolved, then I add more water. And then I fill the rest up with water up to the meniscus level until the meniscus level is filled with the fill line.
Courtney's questions. Question 1. Per the job description, one of the responsibilities of the laboratory technician is to have evidence with PCR. Can you describe a time when you have had experience with PCR?
I've had experience with designing my own PCR related to large gene fragment amplification. The PCR heating cycling steps have settings with an extension time that was very long due to the proofreading of the high quality Taq polymerase that was able to translate to 4,000 base pairs. I lowered the extension time and lowered the annealing time to give a larger chance that the product would be present.
Question number 2. What makes you the ideal candidate for this position?
I can manage many different tasks in the lab and work well with others by being a team player. I believe that I have a good interpersonal skills which help with good workflow. Communication is a very important aspect because it prevents mistakes in the lab.
Olivia's questions. Question 1. Describe a time when you took initiative in a previous employment.
I often find many tasks to do around the store, in addition to washing dishes, including keeping the general areas clean and helping out with food prep. It is also important to keep a good morale in the workplace just to help out with any disputes that may occur.
Question number 2. Tell me about your hands-on experience troubleshooting PCR.
We would have to check if any of the reagents expired and whether or not the gene was present in the sample. We also determined the quality of the Taq polymerase, its purity, and the concentration of the genomic material. The quality of the Taq was very important in our experiment because we had a very long gene fragment of up to 4 kilobases that needed an expensive proofreading Taq polymerase. It would have been smarter for us to have chosen a smaller gene fragment to work with.
Leanna's questions. Question 1. In your opinion, why is it important to stay up to date on the recent technology trends?
I believe that it helps one understand the industry one is in and what opportunities are available. There are many little companies of 50 or less workers in their own companies. Each company has its own areas of specialties. Many new biotechnology jobs have been created every day so that there is always a new field that might be right for you.
Question number 2. Would you consider the analysis of data or information a strength? Why?
I think analyzing data is important because it's important when you use Excel with large data sets. It helps understanding averages, p-values, and standard deviations. One might have to create a standard curve to conduct a Bradford essay. And that is it for my interview. Thank you very much.
Woohoo.